So I don't know where all this vitriol derives from, but I believe it's projection. I mean, when you're surviving, barely surviving at that, when air mattresses living, room to room, you know, off of your relatives, it makes sense to why you're pissy drunk off of wild turkey 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, like, look at your life, you know. What is it indicative to? you know? I mean, you got 7 kids, none of them look alike, by like 9 baby dads. I know that sounds like George Bush math, it doesn't really make any sense, but so is your existence onto why you're actually on this platform. I mean, your content is based on, being messy, because the only thing you really have to offer at this point is your bitterness and failures. You're pretty much like China without the simps taking care of her like 30 years later. You should be doing things, people your age is doing, like digging a ditch. I mean, you even look like you stink. I mean, you look like you smell like boiling skunk piss, Newports, corn chips, and 4-wing platters from the Chinks, fried hard with salt, pepper, ketchup. I mean, you want to talk about money, talk about, a dishwasher, right? Like, bitch, like, look at your teeth. How do you talk about money when your teeth are darker than your gums? You can't even afford a decent dental plan. Then you're on the video showing prop guns, Monday. Then you're calling the cops on Tuesday. Then you're playing a victim on Wednesday. Then you're talking about how you're this and how you're that. I see through the facade and window dressing. You're frail, you're scared, and you're lonely. And your life is sad. You kept pressing Don Juan to stay on live because you would have to go back to your life. I mean, what do you really have to show for yourself? You got a pussy that probably looks like expired roast beef, being a pick-me. Please take me, go away, but please don't leave. Self-medicating with alcohol when you should be taking your dissociative identity disorder medication, your schizophrenia medication, and your bipolar disorder medications. You should be taking those instead of self-medicating with alcohol and under-the-counter substances. I mean, your life is just like your pussy. It's bottomed out and burnt. I mean, come on, Blistered Clit. You look like your balls stink. You look like your breath stinks. Look at your shoulders. I mean, are you the starting defensive lineman? I mean, bitch, you're built like Herschel Walker and Larry Johnson. I mean, it's obvious that you're a lady boy. We don't have to even look at your Adam's apples. We can just look at your voice. We can look at your face. Oh, God. I mean, you're probably the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Man, woman, child, or creature. You look like I can't even describe that shit, man. It's like fucking like Jeepers Creeper with a $50 wig and white lipstick and orange and yellow teeth. You know, and it's not an colorism thing, because there's there's dark skin and there's shit skin. Like that, you don't look like you take care of yourself. You don't look like you've ever taken care of yourself. You've just been a Passover project hood rat. You know? Can you name at least one person that actually wants to be around you? I mean, the people that are actually around you right now, it's just it's for protection. You know, they're hiding behind your skirt and dick. You know? Nobody can stand on their own. And you can't even tell the truth to save your life. You know? So I don't even acknowledge half of what you said, or really anything what you said, because I have text messages and I have photos to prove otherwise, so I don't really care about that, you know? You're living in a room in a row home in probably the worst part of the city. And you're damn near in the grave. I mean, I've accomplished more in my life at 25 than anyone in your family has done combined. So, you know, you can actually miss me with that. Let's just tell the truth and shame the devil for once. You're a fan. I remember your ugly ass back then. Hey, Ice Turner. Good morning. Hey, Ice Turner. Yeah, now it's fuck Ice Turner. Well, I think that one actually sounds better, but that's what the problem is, bitch. That's what the problem is with a lot of you funky bitches over there. Because it's really fuck Ice Turner because you can't fuck Ice Turner. But fuck Ice Turner, I like that. I like that name. I like the way it sounds, you know? I don't know why you're playing. You're a complete joke. I mean, can you actually create content? I mean, this is the only thing you do is you create mess. You keep stirring confusion and chaos because you're emotionally unstable and unstoppable, even with medication, you know? And the bar of all bars is the fact that your man left you for a cave bitch. That's right. He left you for a woman that smells like burning sulfur and expired lunch meat. I think that's where your whole colorist vitriol comes from. That, or just getting kicked out of a group because you wanted to go to Italy and sit on some white penis. You know, you've been sticking that dildo up your ass and, you know, measuring it with your own dick. You wanted to experience it yourself. I mean, anybody that would actually sleep with you or has ever slept with you was definitely down bad. I mean, down bad. I mean, not even on their last luck. They just didn't have any luck at all. Then you had the nerve to say, you know, someone has to finance you, right? But you have money. So which one, I don't understand the story. But, you know, with that kind of mug, right? Because you look like O'Shea with a $30 wig, okay? Actually, he might even beat you in a beauty contest just on that alone, right? So you got 7 kids, you know, fucked up attitude, a plethora of what do you call it, mental illnesses, you know? You didn't call yourself cluster for nothing, you know? I'm embracing my truth. You know, you can actually embrace it by, you know, just taking your medication. sometimes. And actually, being, normal. I mean, you sound and look like you're midway through your hormonal therapy, but your Medicaid or Obamacare lapsed on you, and you're kind of stuck. You just look like a muscular nigger bitch. Much of just like mentioning names. I mean, look at the web that you created for yourself. And you just summon the devil out of the hole. Oh man, this is it's gonna be fun.